Okay guys, so I decided to do a giveaway and I am giving out a PlayStation 4 and an Xbox One. So you can enter the giveaway by subscribing to my channel, liking my videos, and leaving a comment about what you choose between the PlayStation and the Xbox.
But then he would always have girls over in front of me, and I was just like, what the frick? So then we're not together. But then he would like play all these mind games with me and just be like, yo, like don't get mad, having a girl over. And he did that like 25,000 times. I would be like in our room, like editing or doing something, and then all of a sudden he'd like walk in and be like, yo, like can you leave please for like 2 hours? Like can you go upstairs or can you just like leave for a little bit? And I was like, why? He's like, oh, like I'm having a girl over, we're gonna hang out in here. Okay, I was heartbroken, like legit heartbroken, but I never showed it because I don't know why. And he would do that all the time. So then as time goes on, just brings more girls over, and then he would be with me, and then he would have a girl over, and then 2 days later he'd be with me, and then we'd be together, and then we'd not be together, and then we'd fight, and I'd be pissed because he'd bring girls over, and he didn't think he was doing anything wrong. And I was like, you can't just be with me one night and then like the next night treat me like shit and bring a girl over. I don't know, just really mad. Like I just don't want him here. But then he would have girls over like all the time in front of me, and then he would tell me all this stuff. He told me he loved me one night, and then like, a couple days later he flew out this girl from Ohio. They were like hooking up in Ohio, and he flew out this girl and was smashing her for like a week. That was like a few days after he told me he loved me. Are you serious? Like how could you do that to someone? How could you just like, I don't even know. I would be like editing one night, and then all of a sudden like I'd hear the front door open. Jake would come home with like a girl. My stomach would just drop. My heart would just like start beating like so fast. I felt like I was gonna like be sick. I can't even explain to you what was going through my head. There's nothing I could do about it because like it's his house. I'm in a contract with him. I'm basically where I'm at because of him, and like I didn't really have a place to tell him that he was wrong, even though he was really, really wrong. And that happened all the time. Like I wouldn't even want to go back to the house sometimes at night because I just knew that there was a girl waiting, or there was a girl there with Jake. I couldn't deal with it. All these girls would come over to the house. I would have to look them in the eye, shake their hand, and be like, yo, like nice to meet you, and play like dope girl that knows what's going on and has to be okay with it. But like I wasn't okay with it. Like I had to look these girls in the eyes and like know that they were hooking up with Jake. And like I was a bitch all the time. Obviously, I like didn't even want to talk to him, and I came across as a bitch, obviously. And like he knew exactly what he was doing to me. He like played all these mind games. He would literally tell me he loved me one day and then tell me he hates my guts the next day. Like I don't even know. So he flew out this girl from Ohio, right? She walks in the door, I have to like be like, oh hi, yeah, nice to meet you, whatever. I'm like a bitch. I'm like literally a bitch. Like I don't mean to be, but like dude, you're smashing the guy I'm like in love with. And I would be like downstairs in the kitchen, like making breakfast or something. I'd just get back from the gym, I'd be cooking food, and then all of a sudden I'd hear them upstairs like I could hear it. I could literally hear it. Like, do you know what that does to a person that you like love? And then you could just hear them like banging another girl upstairs. And that's happened so many times. Like, it's not, something clicks in your head. Like, you want to kill someone, but you want to cry and you want to get revenge, but you can't. It's like so hard to explain. Like, if you hear it, if you like physically hear this going on, it makes you crazy. It makes you go insane. I was literally insane. Like, I couldn't even think straight. So I would just go upstairs to my bathroom or my bedroom, and I would just cry myself to sleep, like night after night. And then I'd wake up the next morning and I'd have to like say goodbye to these girls, or I'd have to like see him. I'd have to see his face day after day and be on camera, be like, hi guys. And then like the second the camera was off, I hated him. I hated him, but I loved him at the same time. And then he would try to make it all better, and like everyone knew it wasn't better, and I knew I was doing it to myself. I should have moved out, but I didn't. Now looking back at this whole situation, I really don't know if I loved him. I don't know how I could love a person that treats someone like that. I don't know if I was in love with him or the idea of him or who I thought he was. I think I was just addicted to the pain of wanting someone so unattainable. I loved getting hurt by him. Like that's how much I cared about him. And he would hurt me day after day. And then we'd have to be on camera. And it's just not a good situation. It was both of our faults.